Hi everyone, not much going on in the market today with the market slightly higher on below average volume in the New York Stock Exchange and just about average volume on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ up 0.20%, Russell 2000 up 0.35%. Neither one still hit new highs, so we're still in a neutral condition on those. S&P 500 continues to move higher, but look at the dreaded red bop show up as it hits new highs. That's kind of interesting. New York Stock Exchange, more new highs on below average volume. What's new there? And Dow Jones Industrial Average the same way. I've seen a lot of articles about showing momentum indicators turning positive on a daily, and even if you look at our charts, you can look at the bottom window MACD and TSV and show that it's turning up on multiple of these indexes. I mean, it's hard to see a little bit, but if you look really close, you can see the TSV line in the middle going above the white line. I guess we can get rid of volume bars here. Let's go and just delete that indicator for right now. So you can see the indicator starting to turn up for the NASDAQ. You can see it also in the Russell 2000 turning up. You can see it trying to bottom on the bottom half of the MACD. These are just like confirmation things that I like to watch. But I want to remind everybody, this is just on a daily basis. If you want to go deeper far out, you can look at the Russell 2000 and see that it's still just freshly rolling over on a momentum indicator for the MACD, with the TSV still in a downtrend from earlier 2013, showing that momentum's actually been weakening on this index for about a year now, still trending higher, but how much longer can that kind of trend continue before you start to see a reversion to the mean? The NASDAQ, as you can see, same thing. Look at its MACD below. You can see that it's been in a low, slow overbought condition until this year, and now we have it rolling over on a weekly basis. So on a weekly basis, you can see that we're starting to roll over. Same thing with TSV. It looks like it's a slow roll over. So this is just something to consider whenever you see everybody posting all these bullish momentum indicators out there. The biggest key to tell, though, is still we don't have really leading stocks really leading the way. However, tonight I got 3 new long signals. Nothing amazing once again. Time Warner Cable is producing a pocket pivot point signal off the 50-day moving average. This is a very high quality stock, very liquid. Makes sense this kind of stock we would go long here. As you can see on a short-term basis, the TSV and the MACD is crossing up. The other signal tonight came from Iconics Brand Group. It's a $40 stock, high price stock. You can see the MACD is trying to start to flatten out, and the TSV is starting to move up above its average. So, it has momentum on its side. Pocket pivot point signal today. It's a nice high quality stock in an industry that if we do, if it doesn't sell off, it'll be pretty testament. It just shows you how strong retail stocks. There's Under Armour, Foot Locker. We just saw them an Iconics brand, so you have multiple confirmation in the industry group. And then our other long signal tonight is a stock that we're still currently long some of. Tesla Motors is producing a signal off the 50-day moving average, not a pocket pivot. TSV is turned up above its moving average after being in a downtrend for a little while, and MACD is still moving higher, and on a weekly basis you can still see both of these are trumping higher. So momentum is on its side on the short term still. The signal isn't that great. It's right after the 50-day moving average. It's up a lot in one day, 6%, and it's coming, not after it. It's coming pretty soon after not having a whole lot of time and just moving away sideways, consolidating the recent pullback. But still, it could be a good entry signal. Final cut loss on all of these areas is very, very clear. Close below the low a day will end all of these signals. But that's it. There's no other sells. Something to continue to watch on, though. IPOs and small caps. ISR, ever since it became a hot play, it has just been an extremely hot play. Since March 14th, this stock is now up 181%. So in about a half a month, we have a 181% gain in this stock. This is not one I want to hold overnight, though, but on an intraday basis, getting the breakouts, this is still a good one to play. So, these stocks are still in vogue. They're not quite, as plentiful as they were, but they are still out there. Some IPOs I'd watch is Watt, W-A-T-T. I would watch that for intraday breakouts. QTWO continues to break out. It seems quite bullish, and it seems like there's nothing but accumulation going on in that IPO. And 2U Incorporated continues its breakout. This is definitely one to watch for intraday breakouts. Just there's still some momentum out there, and so that is good to see if you have a quick hand in this market. Anyway, overall, we continue to wait to see what the market wants to do, as we really are just moving sideways on the NASDAQ and Russell 2000, don't get too cocky either way just yet.